Hey all, thanks for joining me again. In this video, we're going to have some fun with Power Automate. I'm actually going to show you how to create a synchronous Power Automate job. And what I've gone ahead and done is I've created an Excel file of contacts, just some pseudo contacts. And what we're going to create is a Power Automate job that runs on the creation of contacts. We'll import this Excel file. It's a CSV to initiate that Power Automate job. But what we want to do is we want that Power Automate job to wait until each job is executed before the next run of the job is executed, meaning it runs synchronously. It doesn't run the way the traditional Power Automate runs, where it just runs as many as it can, right? 27 at a time or 67 at a time, because you know that it can take 27 milliseconds sometimes to create a contact or make an update on a contact or whatever. So anyways, let's go ahead and create our Power Automate job. So we're in our solution, and we're going to go ahead and create a cloud flow. It's automated. We'll skip this. We'll give it a name, and it's going to be on create of contact update the job title to a static value. Because I really don't care right now. I just want to try it out. And then our trigger obviously is the creation of a contact. So when a row, yeah, there you go. When a contact is created, so when it's added, it's contact. And then here's where it's really important. So if you click on these three dots here and you go to settings, there's this concurrency control component. Okay. Um, Read what it says carefully. If you turn this on, you cannot turn it off. And I'm going to tell you something from experience and very difficult experience in the past. Once you turn this on, you cannot turn it off. Um, I don't care if you make a copy of your Power Automate job to try to get around it. It's that copy is going to have it on. You still won't be able to turn it off. You will have to rebuild your Power Automate job from scratch, no matter what. There's no way around it. Period. You can like try to export your Power Automate job into another tenant, another environment, whatever. It doesn't matter. Once you turn this on, just know it's on. I mean, once you save, period, okay, it's gonna be on. Okay, you can still toggle this off, but once it's on, it's done. It's over. But what this does essentially means that you can manage this degree of parallelism. And gosh, that word is really hard to say for me for some reason. Degree of parallelism. But what this means is this is your level of batching, meaning right now by default each batch of your when this runs is 25, meaning that when this runs it can run up to 25 at once, 25 of these. So if I import 25 contacts and it executes, right, the trigger body here is the creation of 25 contacts would be 25, then it can run and execute 25 at once if it wants. But no, what I want to show you is the control of setting it to one. True kind of synchronous behavior, right? But yeah, you can set it to up to 100. You can set it to a value of your choosing. But I'm going to show you the concept of true synchronous behavior. So I'm going to set it to 1 so that we can see that. All right, I'm going to hit done. I'm going to add a step here. And because what we're doing is so simple, it happens so fast, I'm going to add a delay step here so that we can, because it literally happens so fast. I'm going to add a 15-second delay here for the job. And then I'm going to do the update. I can't believe that it's recommending me to use Excel Online. Why would I want to update Excel? I just, come on, Microsoft. All right. Um, update the job title, update the contacts job title. All right. Obviously, let's pass in our newly created contacts GUID. And then let's update the job title to solutions architect for all these. They're all just solutions architects, a bunch of solutions architects. Okay, cool. I think that's good enough. Let me just make sure we have that delay of 15 seconds. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Okay, so our jobs never run. Here it is. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and import. Against the contact entity, right? Our mappings look good. It's just last name, first name, email. Okay, let's submit it. I'll watch here for a second, and I'm very antsy if you haven't ever noticed. So I'm like one of the most impatient developers. Actually, I'm one of the most impatient people you'll probably ever run into. But my impatience helps me with my work and with my life because I get things done. All right, so once this goes into parsing, then I'm going to go look at that flow because at that point, we'll know that we're going to start getting some hits, right? Because our SDK message of create is it's gonna it's gonna get a request. I'm not a big fan of staring at the my import screen. I don't think anybody is. Frankly, I'd rather spin up a Kingsway soft job and send them in. But and I would, but that's not the point of this video, and it was just easier to just do it this way. Eventually, this will start parsing. When that sandbox worker process, I think what it's called, that whatever that async process starts kicking off. Boy, like look at this. All right. Oh, it's parsing. All right. Let's take a look at this. It's going to start transforming and then, okay. So let's see. What we want to see is one run and then other runs are supposed to be waiting until that run has executed and succeeded or failed, right? And then that next run is then performing its operation and the remaining runs are also all waiting in the queue, and that's how it needs to be. Based on that degree of parallelism. Parallelism. beautiful word. It's just hard to say for me. Oh, here we go. We're going to start getting some data now. Hopefully. Or maybe I botched it. I don't know. God help me. But nah, not on this beautiful NFL Sunday. I should get some stuff here. Shoot, maybe I won't. Oh, okay, it's transforming. Okay. Jeez, wow. I haven't seen it work that slow in a while. I got scared. Oh, here we go. You seen this? Okay, it's running and waiting. You don't see this normally. You would be seeing something differently. Also, this job would have already updated the original. Okay. Succeeded, and then the next one's running. The other one's waiting in the queue. And it's all based on the imports, too. Oh, look at that. Running. All right, let's see. Waiting. Running and waiting, right? It's exactly what this is. This is synchronous behavior, and this is exactly what we want. Waiting and then running. There you have it. And now, why were there six? Because there were six of these guys. Where's the data? It was these guys. You can see it. So I'll show you a quick example of the JSON. Contact F was the last one that was processed. So it's processed in alphabetical order. Well, it was just processed row by row, right? Contact A through F. Thank you so much for watching, but that's how you do it. Just don't forget, if you apply that concurrency control and you turn that on, that flag, it's over and you cannot turn that off. So you're limited to running that like that. But obviously that you have the wonderful advantage of the fact that if you have massive integrations running against a record type like the contact, you don't have to worry about, you know, 10,000 contacts having jobs run against them that do a bunch of stuff and your system breaking, or your users being impacted greatly. um, and that's, you can, at least those jobs can just kind of run in sequence, um, in a linear fashion, as opposed to an explosion. So that's the nice advantage there. All right, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays.